This is Dave with Marina City here at Warped Tour in Auburn, Washington.
Yeah.
How you guys enjoying this tour, man?
It's a dream come true.
Yeah,
a dream come true, man.
It's a lifetime experience.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
We played at an amphitheater today. We got bumped up to one of the stages, played an amphitheater, and it was something that you only see in your dreams. You didn't think it was going to happen. So, very stoked that we've been able to be on here for the last 2 weeks.
What's been some of the coolest bands that you've never heard of that you've experienced on this tour?
For me, With Confidence. I really liked With Confidence, and
The New Low.
The New Low is sick. And those are the guys that have been on our stage a lot, so they're really, really good. If you don't know anything about them,
Old Wounds. I really like Old Wounds.
Oh yeah, Old Wounds are sick.
Wage War, a little metal in there. I like metal.
That's what's cool about this tour is that you see all these bands that you never heard of, and we're one of those bands that no one's ever heard of. So it's awesome to be one of those little gems in there. So.
What's some of the bands that you've been excited to see that you knew were going to be on this tour?
Emarosa.
For sure.
I was excited to see Newfound Glory.
State Champs.
They did great.
Yellow Card is just one of their second to last.
Yeah.
So.
Same with Sum 41.
Sort of said Issues. Some 41.
Incredible live band.
This tour was one of those tours where like every single person who walks by is one of your idols when you're growing up. So you're one of those like, what's your name? But inside you're like freaking out like, oh my god. And you got like trivia facts on them. Yeah.
So do you think this actually helps a lot of bands having so many different genres, as we put it, and subgenres, all on one tour for their fan base?
Oh yeah.
I think that like what's good about this scene is that since there are so many different genres, that the attendees and all these kids and all these fans are becoming more open to like listening to everything.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of crossovers. Like people will go from like checking out Motionless in White to State Champs to
to the Somerset to like anything from pop to like super technical math rock.
Yeah.
I think it's good for people in general to just have a broad sense of like a big spectrum.
And what's some of the biggest influences for your guys' band that you're really enjoying?
All six of us are pretty different, but I mean, it would be a lie to say that most of the bands that are headlining this tour are they're basically big influences on us. So that's why it's always crazy. We're going back and forth, but I mean, I was always a big Justin Timberlake fan, so I'll throw that out there. I mean, that's most people are like, what? But I was. And,
so then let me guess, you're a hidden Justin Bieber fan.
Yeah, no, I was like one song was good.
I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, you gotta have a little pop in there, pop in your step. But everyone has like completely different things, which I think is cool about the band.
I mean, I grew up listening to like total prog rock, math stuff, like Dream Theater and like Nine Inch Nails is one of my all-time favorite bands. So like, I mean, I think we all kind of pull from different areas, and it's what we try and incorporate into our music is trying to make something we all can like agree on, which is difficult sometimes. But
so the internet brought piracy real bad and had hindered a lot of the record sales. And now vinyl and cassettes are coming back.
Yeah.
Where do you see our industry going?
That's a big question.
I mean, honestly,
it's a big band. There's 6 of you.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably stay streaming, and that's probably what it's going to be. But it's always going to be the novelty to the record player. I mean, vinyl may overtake CDs in the next couple of years, but I don't think it's not going to be non-streaming. It's just going to happen. And like at first, we were like forcing like. I remember being like, no streaming, just do it, like, buy a CD, help the artist, and then I realized it's like, well, there's no winning of it, so we're literally walking around Warped Tour with the free signed stuff, free stuff, and we're giving out, like, 3-song demos, and honestly, that's helped have our crowds every day. Like, we've never played the West Coast, ever. We've never even played west of Iowa. And so we didn't think anybody would show up to our stages, but we have a good like 200 people every day, and it's because just going up and giving CDs. And funny enough, everyone's like, "Oh, sweet, a free CD." For
I think people like value the physical thing different than they value like a song online. Like nobody's like proud of like their Spotify playlist, but like people can be proud of their record collection.
Well, see, now that leads me into the next question, which is, you got bands like Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, that hate press, hate fans recording
Yeah.
with their cell phones. Where do you guys see that?
Well, we're a pretty little band, so we're like, if you can show us off, do it. Like, you know, honestly, we like to break down that wall between band and fan anyways, and just be pretty connected. And, you know, like the music part, as much as we focus so much on music, it's like fans care about the idea of the band and the image of the band and the merch of the band. So it's like I always say, like a Mexican restaurant where like the music's like the chips and salsa. We'll just give that out for free, and if it's really really good, then people will order like the grand like fajita steak sandwich.
So buy the hoodies and
Yeah, by the way,
Yeah,
and seriously, and they do, man. Like I said, we're like this little band on Warped Tour that we just got on 2 weeks ago, and I mean we're doing pretty well, like merch wise, and doing pretty well with having a crowd, and that's only because we're just saying, hey, come and talk to us and look at us. So, and then people are just like, well, it's kind of cold out. Here's $35 for a hoodie, and you were really cool. So here's $25 for a T-shirt because I really liked you, and our personality works.
So what do you guys got planned after Warp?
Well, in September, we're doing this festival called Ride Fest back at home in Chicago. And other than that, we have some like things in the works, but nothing too solid.
Well, I mean, nothing to announce at this moment. But I mean, I don't know when this is coming out. But we have a fall tour that's going to be announced right after Warped Tour, and we're doing that. And then we're playing Riot Fest with the original Misfits. It's going to be crazy, and Rob Zombie and like shit like that.
You managed to land that, huh?
Oh yeah. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, we're playing with Drake Bell from Nickelodeon. So like literally
we're
within the same 30 days, we're playing the Riot Fest, and then we're playing in Indiana with Drake Bell, which is like crazy. So, in Indiana, so
Damn, I'm starting to go back to the 50s with Buddy Holly and
So
And hopefully a new record soon.
and we're gonna be writing a new record right after this too.
Yeah.
Well, this has been great, guys. I've got a lot of other bands, but this is Marina City. You definitely want to catch them. These guys are enjoying their time on Warped Tour, and keep an eye out for them as they get bigger and bigger.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.